Welcome to battle number 5 of week number 7 of the FNF Victory Road Draft League Season 3. This battle is going to be pitting Startoad's team, the Milwaukee Mudkips, versus Fire Warriors team, Draco Warriors. So let's take a look at the Megas. We have Mega Charizard Y on Draco Warriors. Scizor did not come for Startoad's team. And then we have Z Pokemon, Z Any Latios, Z Attack Arcanine on Startoad's team, and then we have Z Attack Hydreigon on Fire Warriors team. So this is actually the first time we see Fire Warrior not use Porygon Z. So it'll be interesting to see what he uses, because Porygon Z has been such a big asset to him. I think we might see Sticky Webs go up from Ribombee. Yeah, I think we'll definitely see that. And then Licky acting as a cleric. Perhaps Rocks coming from Empoleon. Overall, it looks like Fighting type can be a problematic type for Fire Warrior in this matchup. So Passimian, especially if it's Scarfed, hurling out some close combats and then hitting the flying Pokemon, Charizard and Ribombee. It's not flying, but it has wings, you know? Hitting those resistant Pokemon with Stone Edge if Startoad can predict correctly. So, yeah, Passimian looks really good in this. And on Startoad's side, we have Arcanine also looking pretty decent. It does have wide coverage, and it could hit Cobalion pretty hard with a Z-Dig or a close combat. We also have some pivoting with Volt Switch, Heliolisk. I always say Helioptile, and Startoad called me out for that. The Heliolisk, I'm just say it correctly this time. Heliolisk, and also Passimian can U-turn. And then just some general bulk. Both teams having some pretty decent bulk. So we're going to see where this goes. I'm also curious to see how the sun affects the matchup, especially because Solar Power Heliolisk can get a little boost from that. So let's see how this goes, and let's jump in. In terms of leads, I think we'll see probably Heliolisk and Empoleon or Ribombee. Alright, we have MK Leo, the Heliolisk, and then we have Ghidorah, the Hydreigon. Hydreigon can hit pretty hard. Hard switch into Amoonguss, just in case there's a Choice Scarf there. Good option by Startoad. Dabuzz, the Amoonguss, comes in. And I could already tell the theme of this week is Pro Smash players, which is pretty funny. So Dabuzz is not taking much damage from that Earth Power. It's at 86% now. This might be a specially invested one. Majin Buu, the Licky comes in, and there's that Stun Spore paralyzing Majin Buu. So interesting how no Spore. Majin Buu gets hit by that Giga Drain, going down to 80%, and the Flamethrower is going to hit, taking Dabuzz down to 74%, 80 after leftovers. This Amoonguss is bulky. Passimian comes in. It's Mango the Passimian, and there's that Body Slam. Will it paralyze? It does paralyze. That's going to be very detrimental for Startoad in this matchup. So Majin Buu and Mango both paralyzed, and Charizard comes in. Will he predict that switch into Charizard? No, the Drain Punch is what he uses instead, bringing Mango up to 76%, and Torch is now at 71%. Wizzy, the Arcanine, comes in, and Drought is up. That must be a Flash Fire Arcanine because there was no Intimidate. Air Slash is going to hit, doing some damage. Wizzy now at 69%, and there's another Air Slash. Will it flinch? It does flinch. It looks like luck is on Fire Warrior's side. One more Air Slash might be enough to take out Wizzy. Will it be enough? It is not enough. And Wizzy goes for that Morning Sun, regaining some HP back, now at 75%. Arcanine is a little comfortable now. Air Slash hits, and there's that Wild Charge, taking down Torch. Wizzy at 22%, and there's still one more turn of Sun if Wizzy wants to go for that Morning Sun, but it might be dangerous considering who is sent out next. It's Hydreigon, Ghidorah, and Ghidorah, I do believe, outspeeds Arcanine. Let me check. Yes, it does outspeed Arcanine. So Arcanine probably not going to want to stay in, but who comes in? Passimian does, and it's an Earth Power again. 25% taken from Passimian. Ghidorah, it might be Choice Scarf Thorn, maybe not. It's not Life Orbed. I'm going to guess it's Choice Scarf. It actually is not, because it used Dark Pulse. And there's a U-turn. It's going to hit Ghidorah really hard, taking it down to 43%. And in comes MK Leo, the Heliolisk, not Helioptile. Hyper Voice is going to take out Hydreigon, and Porthos, the Terrakion, comes in. I'm sorry, that's another one. This is like the matchup of the two people with Pokemon that I always mix up. Heliolisk and Helioptile, Cobalion and Terrakion. This is Terrakion and not Cobalion. Mango gets sent in, and there's that Stealth Rock going up. Porthos at 100%. Will it go for the close combat? It does not. Ribombee comes in instead. There's Navi taking that Drain Punch like a champ. It only does 21%, and this is Navi's chance to go for the Quiver Dance. Dabuzz comes in, the Amoonguss, and Moonblast is going to hit, not doing much damage. Dabuzz is now free to go for a Spore if it wants to. I don't think Licky Licky's going to switch in. It actually does switch in. And Clear Smog is going to hit, doing 12%. That was that anticipation of Quiver Dance, but no Quiver Dance was used. So Giga Drain's also going to hit Majin Buu, taking it down to 65%. Flamethrower hitting not too hard. It is a critical hit, but it still is something that Dabuzz could relatively shrug off. There's that Giga Drain. Majin Buu still going for those flamethrowers. If Dabuzz has Synthesis, it is completely comfortable staying in. If not, it's going to want to recover with Regenerator later. So in comes Arcanine. It takes damage from the rocks, and the Paralysis is going to prevent Majin Buu from doing anything. Maybe to Fire Warrior's benefit, considering Flamethrower would have powered up Arcanine. That close combat's going to deal big damage to Majin Buu, who goes for the Body Slam, taking out Wizzy. Score is now 5-4 with Majin Buu at 12%. We might see Amoonguss come back in to finish off Majin Buu with the Giga Drain. It looks like Amoonguss is going to be very hard to take out at this point. So MK Leo, the Heliolisk, comes back in. Majin Buu at 12%. It seems like Majin Buu is probably just going to be, yeah, he just leaves Majin Buu out to die. It was pretty much gone at that point. And the Volt Switch allows MK Leo to switch into a different Pokemon. The big question is who? Looks like Tweak the Bronzong comes out. Score is 5-3. After the leftovers, no damage on Bronzong as of yet. And in comes Navi the Ribombee. If Bronzong knows Gyro Ball, Navi could be in trouble. There's that Quiver Dance on Navi. And the Gyro Ball does take out Navi, and the score is now 5-2. Kowalski the Empoleon comes in. And there's Heliolisk, MK Leo the Heliolisk. That Scald is going to bring Heliolisk down to 22%, so that is a solar power Heliolisk. And there's that Thunderbolt taking out Empoleon. The last two Pokemon are Heliolisk and Porthos. That Earthquake hits Heliolisk, meaning that Porthos might be scarfed. In comes Latios. Earthquake might not hit. The Psyshock takes Porthos down to 5%, and there's that Earthquake indeed. It is scarfed. The final Psyshock takes out Porthos, and that is the match. It is a 4-0 victory for Startoad and the Milwaukee Mudkips over Fire Warrior and the Draco Warriors. Startoad saying Latios with a kill finally. I was just thinking that. Latios finally got 1 kill. Interesting match. I think that Startoad definitely built around trying to counter his setups, sweepers, Quiver Dance, Ribombi, and also Porygon Z with that Clear Smog on Amoonguss, and then also trying to counter Charizard with Solar Power Heliolisk. Interesting choices he made. The fake out of Cobalion not being choice was also interesting because it used Stealth Rock earlier, so one would think it probably isn't choice, but it was. So interesting match all around. Tune in for some more Week 7 matches coming up. This is Noel from Hypno Slumber Party, and I'll see you then.